could blame it on the physical. I could blame it on your lips, your touch, your kiss, you know, real traditional. But your love's too original.
Beautiful people, my name is Bea and welcome to I Am Bea's channel. If you guys are new, welcome to everyone. I hope you guys are doing good just like I'm doing good. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 4 types of consciousness. I'm really excited to do this. I actually have been working on this project for my YouTube channel. I hope you guys enjoy this video and learn something new that not everybody knows about. So let's get into it. Okay. So I'm going to be, because I took notes, I did my little notes thing. I'm going to read from it and then go from there. But we have a conscious, subconscious, unconscious, and superconscious. Our conscious mind uses 10% of our brain, and it analyzes and it thinks and it plans. It's the short-term memory, rational and reasoning thinking. Can only process 5 to 7 bits of information at a time. This is who's in front and who's in charge. This runs your life, and it goes under the beta brainwave. It's kind of weird for me to like read from this, but you guys just wing with me. I want to do better with the way I do my videos, so that way I can stay on topic of what I'm talking about. I feel like that's a lot easier for me, so I don't like go off topic and then bring myself back and then go off topic and bring myself back. So our subconscious mind uses 90% of our brain, and it's where the long-term memories is at. It's the emotions and feelings, habit patterns, relationship patterns, addictions, creativity, development stage, spiritual connection, intuition, and it goes into an alpha or theta brainwave. And it's much more powerful than the conscious mind. It's like a hard drive. This is who informs your conscious mind behind the scene. And it remembers more than you think. And the subconscious mind is like a machine. It runs nonstop. If we are not mindful of what we listen to, watch, and see, our brain is like a sponge and it absorbs everything. It absorbs everything. 95% of your life is created by the subconscious mind, and it speaks to you in your dreams. In the unconscious mind, no conscious awareness or control. The nervous system controls the automatic body function, like breathing, heartbeats, and it's in the theta brainwave. So this is like, you know, when you get up to go do something, you don't think about it. You get up and you walk. Or when you pick this up, drive a car. You're not telling yourself to drive the car. Your body already knows what to do. It's like a muscle memory that you use without thinking about it. The superconscious is the mind that observes the other two from source perspective. This is your higher self. This is the real you. You're connected to your soul. And it's like whatever we do here, it delivers the message up there. So when we get onto that super conscious mind, we're able to look at things. We're able to rise up and look down at the situation, and you're not living in your ego. You're not, living in anger. You're observing the situation and you're coming up with some kind of solution on how to get through these things. Ways to reprogram your subconscious mind. So I have 10 lists of how you can reprogram your subconscious mind. It takes practice to create new habits so that you can put it into your subconscious mind, so that way, once you have it in your subconscious mind, you're able to pick up those new habits, those healthy habits, and start doing them without thinking about them. For you to practice, so that way you don't have to practice, it just becomes a habit. So the first one is wire in a new thought or habit with reputation. Like Dr. Joe Dispenza says, brain neurons that fire together wire together. Just become aware of your behaviors. What do you want to change? Be consistent with wiring new behaviors, action, thoughts, become a part of your new autopilot. The second one is get out of your comfort zone and do something you've never done. Go into the unknown, create new emotions and experience that new feeling. So in order to grow, you have to get out of your comfort zone. If you're in your comfort zone, you're never gonna grow. I think that's what happened to me when I was in my relationship in the past. I was not growing. And then I started noticing that I wanted to grow. So I started going to the gym. I went back to college. I was just craving for change. I was so scared to get out of my comfort zone. I was at my breaking point. There was just something that happened that pushed me to get out of that relationship. I prayed about it. I knew I had to get out of it. My thing was, there was a video that I was recording. I can't remember what I was trying to talk about, but I was trying to talk about getting out of my comfort zone. I was talking about getting out of my comfort zone, and it was so hard for me to even explain or express what I was trying to say. I remember I realized, like, I need to practice communicating better. I need to practice going into getting out of my comfort zone. I just needed to get out of my comfort zone, and it happened so fast. I got out of that relationship. I got my own place. I moved to another location, then I moved to another location, and so much has happened in between, but I have been practicing on communicating better and expressing, because it was so hard for me to express my feelings because of all the things that I've been through. I was not able to express my emotion. So it is so important that you get out of your comfort zone and grow. I don't care if you're in your 50s, your 60s, 80s, you need to grow till the day you die, because if you're not growing, you're not living. So it is important to get out of your comfort zone and create new experience and new emotion. Number 3, listen to affirmations as you fall asleep or when you wake up in the morning. Your subconscious mind is a sponge. So whatever you listen to, what you say in the morning, like if you say you're gonna have a bad day, you are gonna have a bad day. So you have to wake up and be like, I'm grateful. You know, as soon as your feet hit the ground, I'm grateful for waking up. I'm gonna have a great day. Speaking your affirmations from your room to the bathroom, just saying, I have a wealthy mindset. I deserve to have a great life. I'm blessed. I am abundant. Freaking write it down, say it out loud, play a YouTube video that speaks affirmation, but get that into your subconscious mind so that way when your mind starts to go negative, you're able to bring yourself back. It is important that, because we all like, even my mind goes into like, I get the feeling of not being good enough, and I'm like, wait a minute, I am good enough. I deserve love. I am love. I deserve to be happy. They're not gonna take that away from me because I can't give them the power. The power belongs to me. Practice your affirmation. Number 4 is practice gratitude. When I first had my spiritual awakening, I practiced gratitude every single day. There was this person that I used to work with. She showed me this documentary on Netflix called The Secret. If you guys have not read these books, I need you to go get this, okay? The Secret has changed my life. I was so obsessed with reading the books, because there's more books. She made several different books, but I read majority of them. And like I said, it changed my life. It opened my eyes up, and it just pushed me to be more grateful. Writing 10 things of what I'm grateful for every single day. And number 5 is be mindful of what you see, hear, and what your environment is like. Listen, I grew up in a negative household, okay? I came from a broken home. I grew up with my husband being very abusive towards me. I grew up when I would go to my dad's, he was always yelling. Sometimes it would be at me, but he'd be yelling at everybody. And it's not healthy, okay? If you're in an unhealthy relationship, please find the courage to leave, because you deserve peace and you deserve to live a good life. No one should make you feel like you're not worth anything, because I felt so small by the people that I was surrounded by. When I removed those people, when God removed those people from my life, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. That's all I gotta say. Number 6 is read books. I have so many books just all around. Educate yourself. you're so smart. Like if somebody in your life told you you're dumb, do not listen to them. Because like I said, because in high school, I thought I was dumb. I thought that I wasn't capable of doing good things or getting good grades and stuff like that. So I almost didn't graduate. You got to remind yourself, you're the one that's in control. You have the power, and that you're capable of learning new things, and no one, like other people's words do not define you. You define yourself. You feed yourself that good soul food for your mind and body. And number 7 is, when your mind goes into a thought that you do not like, remind yourself that a thought is just a thought and you don't have to claim it. I had to get in the habit of, when a thought that I don't like, I don't have to label it as a negative thought. It's just a thought. I can, clear it out from my head. I'm not gonna pour energy into that. I use this term, it's called clear, cancel, delete. So like, if I go to say, oh, I can't wait, clear, cancel, delete. Like, I can do it. I can do this. I can do that. Reroute your mind. And number 8 is meditate. Now, meditation can go into different ways, okay? Like, it's not just about closing your eyes and just breathing. There's like other ways to meditate. Writing is meditation. Working out is a meditation. Painting, drawing, listening to music, just sitting in silence, that's meditation. You gotta find something that brings you still and peaceful. Number 9 is, spend time with yourself. Listen to what your subconscious mind is saying so you can let it go. That's a good one. Because when we get hurt and we push it to the back of our head and we start doing stuff, and then that voice gets loud in the back of your head, and it gets louder and louder and louder, and you're like, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel hurt. It's only gonna get louder, okay? I'm gonna need you to sit in it. Sit in your pain and feel it. It's gonna hurt like a bitch, but just sit in it. Because when you're done with that, when you felt your emotions and you're like, okay, this is what I'm feeling. That situation made me feel like that. Should I go have this conversation with them? Yes, okay. Figure out what you want to say to that person. No, just sit in it, write about it, get your feelings out, forgive them, forgive yourself for allowing yourself to go through that, but sit in it so you can release it, because once you're done, you won't think about it. I had this conversation with someone who was like, oh, you're never gonna forget about it, da, 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 da. No, you're not gonna forget about it. Maybe you will, maybe you don't. I don't know. I know that, when I want to let go of things, I'm gonna sit in it and really like let it go. What's the point of me still hanging on to that? Like, yeah, it's a part of my past, but my past no longer exists. I am here in this moment and I just want to create. I want to spend time with people. Sit in your emotions so you can move on from it. And you are able to forget about it. If you look back and be like, oh wow, I've been through that, but I no longer feel attached to that. And the last one, act as if you are who you desire to be. And to change the way you think, you must be mindful of your thoughts. What do you need to do to make yourself feel wealthy? Do you need to go to a nice restaurant just to feel those new emotions? Spend a little bit more money than what you're used to. Going to a fancy hotel or to a fancy bar to feel those new emotions and to claim it. Have a vision board. What can you do to make yourself feel like that? What can you do to get yourself out of where you are now? I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I enjoyed it. Sometimes when I make videos, they speak to myself more than anything, but I hope it speaks to you too and help you understand what you didn't know or what you needed clarity on. I think it's so cool that you can tap into your subconscious mind without trying to force yourself to go, because it's impossible to go into your subconscious mind, but you're able to use your conscious to go into your subconscious. Until next time, take care.
Baby, did you know that from the moment we fell in and knew we couldn't fall back, knew I'd always crawl back? 'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, oh, for me. 'Cause baby, it's the